Hey, what's up, guys? Nalo with Word in the Hood. I'm gonna bring you a story today. Talk about who's real and who's not. You know, I know a lot of people out there, you know, they like to hear or they like to feel like they're the downest dude in the crowd. They're always talking about they're real, they're the real deal, they got heart. And it's like, you know what? The person who talks the loudest is probably the weakest. There's a little study that I did a little bit about dogs, and I just want you to, you know, kind of equate it to reality. There's dogs that bark a lot, and they do a study and they find out that the dogs that bark the most are the ones that are nervous. The dogs that are just calm, they don't have no fear. They're not nervous about their surroundings. They're not nervous about what's going on. And that's not to say, you know, even the confident dog barks. But the weak dog, the scared dog, barks all the time for no reason. Every time it thinks it sees a threat, it's barking. And I say that to say this. You got a crowd of friends, and you got that loud guy that's always pumping his fist like he's the toughest guy in the room. He's probably not. He's probably one of the weaker ones. He pumps his chest and pumps his fist so that way he gives the appearance of being tough, because inside he's weak. Inside he's got confidence issues. And I'm gonna move on with the story a little bit, right? And I'm gonna throw this guy under the bus. I don't care about this guy. When I was growing up, there was a guy named Little Man. And I remember I was a little kid in the neighborhood, and he had just gotten out of prison, and I seen him in the neighborhood. And everybody in the neighborhood was looking up to this guy, and they were all flocking to him, like praising him. And to me, he was just another guy. And I never really got along with him. We were just, you know, two different types of people. He thought he was tough, and I thought of him as just another guy in the hood. I didn't have no reason to praise him. I didn't have no reason to look up to him. And it turned out later on, you know, this guy, you know, he was the tough guy. He was, you know, he was who he was. And again, like I said, everybody looked up to him. And the truth eventually came out. And for me, the truth came out early in a different way. I won't share that story. I'll share another story. But we were living in the hood, and this guy ultimately became the leader. He ultimately became the leader, and he had been to prison several times. Well, the last time he was going to prison, he didn't want to go no more. The last time he was going to prison, he didn't want to go no more. This is hardcore, tough, top of the line gangbanger. He started telling on everybody. He started telling on everybody to keep himself out of prison. So I want you guys to think about that. The loudest barking dog is probably not the baddest dog. The confident people are calm. They keep their mouth shut. They don't worry about what people think. And that's how you got to be, man. You can't worry about trying to impress somebody. You can't worry about if it's not for you, it's not for you. You know, if you don't feel comfortable doing the other things that people are doing, don't force yourself. Don't boost yourself up to do nonsense. Don't think that, oh, these guys are out here gangbanging, or these guys are out here selling drugs. I want to fit in, so I got to do it too. Don't force yourself to be that person. Those people that talk loud and they do all these things, they do them to impress other people. It's not really their heart. That's not what's in their heart. They're just doing it to fit in. Don't be that follower, man, because not everybody got to be tough. You can live your life and be happy without being the tough guy. All right? Don't feel the need to fit in. You know, if you don't fit in, there's probably a reason you don't fit in. If you feel like something's not comfortable for you, don't do it. If you feel like these guys are about to do some stupid stuff, and you in your heart are like, I I don't feel comfortable with that, don't do it. Don't force yourself to be part of the crowd. Stand out, be a leader, don't be a follower. Stand out and be a true leader. Do your thing, do your own thing, do what makes you happy, you know, because when it's all said and done, all the tough guys you're hanging out with, they're probably not as tough as you think they are. All the tough guys that you're looking up to, they're probably not as tough as you think they are. So again, I'm just keeping it real with you. They're out there, they're acting tough, but in reality, they're spineless, they're weak, and they're gonna get you in trouble, man, when it's all said and done. So keeping it real, I don't care if you don't like it, I'm gonna tell it to you how it is, all right? If you got any questions, any comments, let me know. I will keep it real with you as best as I can, bringing truth to the youth so we can have good in the hood. Thanks, talk to you later.